Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your reading. We are going to see who is orbiting you, who is watching you, keeping their eyes on you, yet not coming in and talking to you. And they could occasionally like something on your social media, or maybe occasionally you hear from them. All right, but this is somebody who's orbiting you, and we're going to find out who they are and why they're orbiting you and what's likely to unfold over the next 3 months. If anything's going to progress or if they're just going to continue to be part of your solar system, Taurus. Let's take a look and see who is orbiting Taurus. Who is orbiting Taurus? I feel like there's more that want to jump out, so we'll give it a minute. Who is orbiting Taurus? All right, so it's like they want you to know, but they don't want you to know. They want you to know that they're interested, but they don't want you to know how much. Very interesting. So this is kind of a weird orbiter, not your typical orbiter. Yeah, look at that, not wanting to give up anything. Come on. All right, there we go. See that, yep. Once you give them the bone, give them the end, the green light go, you saw the cards just all flop out, right? So we have supportive and missing you. So this person... Okay, this is a general read, so this could be somebody that you've already had, an encounter with, and it didn't go anywhere, probably because of them, if they're missing you, right? Or this is somebody who is around you, and they really, really, really like you, and when they don't get to see you frequently, or you're not posting on social media, or it's hard for them to stay away. Like, they maybe try... Oh, Taurus, I wonder if you've rejected this person before. Let's see what else jumped out. Okay, so we have guilt, compromise, love yourself. Okay, yeah, so you definitely had something with this person. Growing closer, lust, be mine, challenges, flirting, karmic lessons, feelings ignited, mixed signals. Okay. You definitely don't know how much this person likes you. You guys were growing closer, okay? And this person really pulled away. They started giving you mixed signals, perhaps ghosting you. Their intention was strong, and then it was just like a trickle. And you've questioned, do they like somebody else? Did I do something wrong? Like, what happened here? This is really where it's like it was there. It was going good as far as you could tell from your perspective. Like, everything was just like how it should unfold, okay? There was closeness. You felt like you were growing closer. But then, boom, this person just changed their energy on you. And this goes two ways for me. For some of you, it's like you tried to figure it out. Maybe ask them, tiptoe around, try to fish for some information. And they really didn't give you anything, okay? And for others of you, this person might have you were close and then poof, kind of just gone. Or their texts, all of a sudden, they're not available and they're very dry and they're very cold. Okay, it's like one of those two scenarios for you guys with this person. And they left you very confused because it's like they were going at you, like they wanted to be yours, like they wanted you in their life, like they were making plans with you, telling you like they had feelings for you, that they were thinking about you. Like, this person really at this point you feel led you on and has left you so utterly confused as to what they wanted. And some of you, it's like they want to act like it used to be. So it's like all these scenarios coming in. Some of you, you still see this person maybe in the workplace, the friend circle, something like that. Like you still see them and they act like it doesn't matter. Like they're over you. Like it's good. It's whatever. Okay? Others of you, this person, it's like they're just gone and you don't understand why they're just gone. Okay? And you are at the point of thinking maybe this person is a karmic and like, what is it about me? Like, what lesson am I learning here, universe? What's going on? How could this be? So let's see how this person views you, Taurus. What are they thinking of you right now? All right. Those two definitely wanted to come out. Like they're waiting on something from you or some sign from the universe before they just like fully open up their heart and their soul. Okay, so they definitely want a second chance. There is a really good chemistry and connection. I mean, we got lust there. You guys have great chemistry. Oh, and look at this twin flame journey. Okay, so Taurus, they're looking at you as somebody who is a real possibility that could bring them happiness, that could bring them joy, that they could see a future, like a future with you. Okay. I'm like, why did this person just freaking go cold turkey like that though? Okay, we have love yourself and challenges. This person has like some insecurities about themselves, which could create some self-sabotaging behavior. It's almost as though Taurus, this person is like, once Taurus really sees me for who I am, really figures me out, they're not going to be interested anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and screw this up now and kind of see what happens. How is Taurus going to respond? How is Taurus going to behave? Like this, I feel this person, and this is so immature, is testing you to see their level of importance in your life, in your heart. Like they're testing your boundaries based on your emotional connection to them, like what they can and cannot get away with. Okay. And that stems from their own insecurities about the shortcomings they feel they have. It's not about you, it's about them. And Spirit doesn't want you questioning yourself because it's truly them testing you, testing your boundaries. And so, Taurus, it's very important for you to make it clear to this person, no matter how much you like them, how connected you feel to them, that you're not a revolving door. Okay, they can't just come in and out, because if that is accepted, that is what the course of this connection will be. This person is testing you right now, and they're waiting. That's why I feel like they're waiting on a sign, a signal, something before they like try to come back in and say, I want a second chance with you. I want to try this out, because at this point, what is calling them to you is that chemistry. Like that's the first thing when they're thinking of you, is that physical and like emotional intimacy through having sexual intercourse. But then they also feel this soul connection to you with the twin flame journey card. Okay, they feel a deeper connection, but definitely thinks about you in a very sexual manner. So let's kind of see what is to come over these next 3 months, April, May, and June, what this person's going to do. Like, you need to put them in their place. And you can do that without being mean and nasty, condescending, crazy. Like, you could get your point across without being like that. Yeah, look, we got 5 of thoughts. Argument, defeat, manipulation. When this person tries to talk to you again, and they will, Taurus, because they do see potential with you, okay? You've really got to set your boundaries and put them in their place for their behavior. And you know, you don't have to like put them down and call them out in just a very shameful way. You could just be like, hey, you know, why did you ignore me? and see what they have to say, and be like, I'm not interested in going through what that feels like again with you. Like that hurt, and I'm not doing it again. Like, you've got to prove yourself. You got to work harder than this. And it's like with this person, Taurus, you have to make them invest all the time and energy, or it's not going to happen. And you have to risk losing them in making them put in all that time, energy, and effort when they come back in to talk to you, because they genuinely want a second chance with you, but they're driven by that chemistry. All right. And you need to utilize that and leverage that for yourself, and not like play games, but it wouldn't hurt to be a little harder to get, okay? From the way things unfolded in the past. I don't care if they're being sweet, they're doing all these nice things. They need to put in this energy and keep the same energy for like a month, 2 months, 3 months. Like, they've got to like put in the time, because with this person, forcing them to do that is going to get them fully invested in this connection. But if they know they can just dip in and then dip out, that's going to be what they play with you, no matter how close you guys get. Okay, they're learning you, and you need to show them that, no, I don't care how much I like you, how good you are, how sexy you are, how much you have. I don't care. Even a soul connection, I don't care. If you can't invest, then there's no space for me in your world. It's just not going to go down like that. It's all about loving you and knowing your worth and your value. And there is no compromise in that, Taurus. And this person wants you to compromise. Don't compromise. Spirit saying, hold your ground. Nobody can hold their ground better than a Taurus. All right, let's see what's to come. The shadow, karmic soul contracts and lessons. And see, we got that karmic lessons here. You, like the intensity of this, you really question if this person is just like teaching you a lesson that you're not picking up. Two of Roses, distorted energy, pressure, scarcity. Six of Thoughts, freedom, moving on, transition. Apology or facts and truth revealed. Healing, recharging, rest, and expanding, evolving, learning. Yes, see, Taurus, Spirit's telling you with this person, you've got to rope them in. They're learning right now how to teach, not how to teach you, how to use you, manipulate you, work with you. And it's not like this person has malicious intent of, oh, I just want to use Taurus. It's not like that. It's just the way this person works is, it's like you've got to put them in their place. They've got to know their boundary, okay? You give this person an inch, they're going to take a mile. This is somebody who is like never asked for pre-approval, always beg for forgiveness. And you've got to let them know that that's not going to fly right here through the bringer of thoughts. Like, that's not going to work with me. If you want to be with me, that's just not going to happen. And you've got to make them put in the work through the Eight of Pentacles, which would be the Eight of Roses. Like, they've got to put in the work, Taurus. They really do. And with this, the Six of Thoughts, the freedom, moving on, transition, this is Spirit saying, really get real with yourself. What is it about this person that you really like, that you admire? Because sometimes it's the mystery, it's the intrigue, it's the packaging the person comes in that is very devil-like, very captivating, very intoxicating. And so Spirit's telling you right now, sit down and really ask yourself, what is it about this person that you like so much, that you admire, that you adore, that you want? And if it's just, like their smile, their voice, that's not good enough. It needs to be like, their passion for their beliefs or their passion for this particular thing, or it's just like their energy, their movements, the conversation, the way that they articulate things. Like, it needs to go deeper than that, more than just surface stuff. And if you find yourself getting stuck at the surface stuff, especially, oh, it's just really good sex, then is that really in a relationship that you want to invest in long term? Okay. I do feel there's potential for this connection for so much more, but you've got to make this person put in the work, energy, and effort. And through that process, you're going to see them in a different perspective and decide whether you feel they're worthy of a space in your life or not. And perhaps you were settling because you were so enamored by a certain attribute or trait of them. Okay. So with this, yeah, Spirit's like, make them work for it. Not just like having sex with you, but like getting your time, energy, and attention. Make them work for it. Put them on the spot, but do it with like tact and grace and maturity, not like anger and condescending and blame. Like, Spirit says, flip the script on this person. Okay, so let's pull some tea leaves and see kind of what is going on in their life specifically at this time. And just as I shuffle these, I'm just hearing so many excuses. Taurus, don't compromise. There is no excuse. Like, Spirit is saying, put your foot down, and that will command the attention of this person. Psychic ability, trust your intuition. See, you'll be able to read them like a book, Taurus. You will. It is not until you no longer have that emotional connection to somebody that you realize the power that you had, right? And I feel like that's kind of what's going on here, is you don't realize the power that you have. And it's time for you to stand your ground and take your power back and call the shots, and you will. And this person will respond to that, even if you don't think they will. Don't be afraid to lose this person, because you don't have them right now anyways. You don't. So if they try to come back in, don't look at that as, oh, this is a sign that we're meant to be. It's a chance for you to have a second chance with them if you make them work for it and earn it. Like, they need to deserve you, Taurus. Wind chimes, peace and harmony, because that's what you're looking for, okay? Quill, get back to the basics. And July, and wreath, sorrow over loss. Okay, so with this, Spirit again is saying, really think about what it is that you like about them, and ask Spirit to show you, is it just the rejection and the mystery that has me so intrigued? Or is this something much deeper and more? All right, Spirit will give you a sign, okay? But be a totally open vessel to whatever that answer may be, so that it's authentic and it's not just a echo or return of your own projection, okay? But it's time for the back to the basics, for you to take your power back and realize, like, this person is testing you and just kind of playing games. And I feel, when they come back to you, because I see that happening, to heal with you, how you respond is everything. And if you make them work for it and you make them prove it by July, this relationship is in a much different space. So let's pull some more tea leaves. And also, with this person is, like, right now they're seeking a lot of peace and harmony in their life. They want some healing, they want some balance, and they are haunted a bit by, like, the way they do things, the way that they treat you. But again, it's like their ego, they're testing you. And that's just like they self-sabotage before they can get hurt. What else is going on in this person's life? It's like they almost get a thrill out of screwing things up, and then the risk of going back and trying to make it work again, and like whether they're rejected or accepted, like it's a rush for them. All right, so what did we have? We had lion jump out. It's time to act. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem, and cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Okay, so this person at this time is really considering trying to come back and rebuild this bridge. And as I'm saying that, these cards jumped out. Like, this person, I feel, gets some sort of like ego boost or thrill out of the fact that it's like, okay, I'm gonna screw this whole thing up, and then I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna see how much Taurus still likes me. Okay, and they do this, like, this is their pattern of behavior. And it's interesting because I don't feel like this person fears rejection, because even if they get rejected, they're like, well, I'm still going to try again. Like, challenge accepted is kind of the mode they go into. It's almost like this person could be like an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, like that real fiery, competitive, ambitious energy is what I feel around them. And look at, we even have a line right there. And we have July, at the end of July is when Leo season starts. So yeah, that is why, Taurus, it is so important for you to be stubborn and really enforce boundary and be unwilling to compromise on what those boundaries are. You're not wrong, because this person really does push the limits. It's like they get a rush out of that. Fair man, dealing a relationship with a man with blonde hair, gray hair, or white hair, or like light eyes, light features. Even like if they have darker skin, like they don't have to have white skin, they could have a lighter shade of a darker color. Okay, it's just this person has lighter features, like even if they have brown eyes, it's a very light shade of brown, okay? What else? Yeah, this person doesn't want to give up much. Like, and you can't push or force with this person. That's why Spirit is saying respond with tact and grace. Changes in your life. Yeah, look at that, the moon. As I'm saying that, if you want things to change with this person, you've got to change the way that you deal with them. And that really is you putting your foot down and not fearing losing them or coming across as being too pushy or wanting too much or being crazy or anything like that. Because this person is in and out. They know that there's something here, and they do feel a sense of guilt and remorse. But again, it's like their ego is all about self-sabotage, so I can get this back again. And that is so weird to me. I've never really picked up on that in a reading, but that might make perfect sense to you around this person. And you're like, yep, But if you handle this differently when they come back around and you really refuse and you make them work through the Eight of Pentacles and prove it. And if they try to be like, well, if that's what you got to do, I got to jump through all these hoops, blah, 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 it ain't worth it, then be like, then I ain't worth it. Bye. You've got to play that card, Taurus. You've got to play that card if you want things to change in this connection. And if you do that by July, they absolutely will. All right. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.